Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one's heading left, I think. I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagined in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
It was going to take two mighty lashes to get there. However, they've left themselves in prime position.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Judging it beautifully.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. He finds himself in a share of 11th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Playing the draw shot here. This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
It needed to put some draw on that one, but just couldn't get it dialed in.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. Wow.
Nicely done. Good chip shot.
And that should secure the par on this one. Currently 1 under for the event. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Playing this shot from the sand. Not your best effort, still a mid-range putt coming up. This putt for a spot in the top 5. Just didn't drop. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Oh! Nicely played. Good shot. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Pine straw is always challenging to read, isn't it? You like that, didn't you? Getting ready to play their third. Just 3 back from the leader. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole. Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The tee shot at the par 4-6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Nicely done. No chance to sneak inside top 20 in the standings here with this putt. Oh, just missed. A par putt awaits. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Gary Player couldn't play bunker shots any better than that. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Come on, get down. And he's safely on the green with that shot. 15 feet to the cup. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Big putt for par coming up. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. Trying to get to even par with this putt. That was a gallant attempt. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
This one's looking good.
That's frustrating. This is a bogey putt coming up. Okay, let's head to the next. The front 9 at TPC Sawgrass finishes with a par 5, but not easy to get there in 2.
It is not. A big tee shot down the left center is required. Anything out to the right could catch that bunker and even fall into the water over there on the right. If you decide to go for it, you have to hit a fairway metal long iron high over some trees on the left-hand side to a very narrow green. The layup shot out to the right will make that third shot so much easier into this tiny green.
2 over for the day. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Such soft hands.
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. Playing their 5th shot. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's getting some air.
Oh, you've made it. What a play. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, this has been entertaining so far, hasn't it? The players behind their rival at the turn, but that's just temporarily. They got 9 more holes to go, some good opportunities on the back 9 to catch them. Let's see how this all ends up.
That should find the cut stuff. Second shot here on the 10th hole.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And with that now, back to level par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? Trying to shape this one a little bit. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Oh, that was pure silk. Well done. 4 feet to the cup.
This putt to tie Justin Thomas.
And that's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
Well, that was a fantastic effort getting it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie.
Time for the 5th shot. Oh, that... Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
What an amazing play out of the greenside bunker. Up and in the hole. Nicely done.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. I'm pretty sure that's not how we saw that one playing out. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Beautiful shot.
This tall player is just streets ahead now.
Found the greenside rough. Still, not a bad spot. Wow, that was handy holing out from there. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Currently at 3 under for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
How close was that to going down? Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Now 5 strokes behind. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
Difficult tee shot on this playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot, but if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Oh, that is bombed. Time for the second shot at the 14th.
This one is chewing fiber.
Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, get in. That's a great attempt from long range. So close. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Good stroke. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. I will take that also into the top 5 now. He currently shares 4th position. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Well, this should find the short grass. Now, 4 under par. Currently tied for 4th place. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Okay, that'll work. And a chance to move into a tie for 2nd here.
With 3 holes to go, it's a good position to be in.
And that's going to come up short.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. From around 170 yards here.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Nicely done.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ouch, that hurts. Well, this will be a good putt to hole and a chance for second place.
And only 2 holes to go afterwards, Luke. Big opportunity.
What a ripper from long range.
That was sensational, Luke.
He's currently just in second place.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Rich, the par 3 17th, honestly one of the most famous in golf, but it's a really tough test when the pressure's at its highest.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Chosen the pitching wedge here. This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. Oh, what a great looking shot shape that is. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Oh, this is a good one to hold to stay close to the leader.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
Looking good so far.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
When you feel like you've survived the 17th, you stand on the 18th tee and you think to yourself, where do I hit this?
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
Well, they need to stick this close. A birdie would tie them for the lead and force a playoff. Opting for the 9-iron. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Big moment here. They can chip this in. We're going to extra holes. And this putt is for a final score of 65. And that'll wrap things up for him here at this tournament. And Henning, here we were at the start of this rivalry, doubting they even had the capabilities to take them on, let alone whop them like that.
Luke, that was really incredible stuff. It was a pleasure to walk the fairways and watch that performance, that dominant performance. As you said, we didn't expect a victory, let alone a victory like that.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Yeah, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one if you can win will certainly build your confidence. Henny, how bad is this lie?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Well, you're going to need to think of your second shot already because that one's beached. Getting ready to play their third. That's on the green and you never know what could happen. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Second shot on the second. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. That was special. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
On a nice line.
Yep, you'll take that. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
She looks to be playing the draw here. That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. She's a top quality player, this one. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
That got caught up in a few of the branches. Well played, mate. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from around 135 yards,
going with the pitching wedge here.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
Not bad. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Yes! What a putt.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
And here we are with the third shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? A 7-footer right here.
These are on rails, looking good.
Oh, just missed that one. Putting now for a bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. Well, Rich, think they're going to make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
And down it goes. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Getting ready to play their third. Chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. This looks good. Wonderful shot. And he dances his way into the top 10 after that delightful shot. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, You are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
That's a little untidy. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie. Nice out the rough here.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, wow. What a shot. And that will take him to 2 under. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
1 stroke behind her rival this week.
Yeah, magical shot out of the bunker, that one. Let's get back to it, shall we? Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. A bit wild on approach there.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Yeah, this lie's pretty deep here.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Oh, it's in the hole. And for birdie.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one will be for bogey. He's currently tied for 6th. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Birdied their last hole.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
That will work. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Lovely effort, that. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Putting for par. Currently 1 under for the day. The back 9 at Innisbrook's Copperhead course begins with a par 4.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. From around 140 yards here, 5 strokes behind our leader. It's a little wayward.
Well, they wanted to hit the fade, and unfortunately, they didn't.
Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for 8th place. Ooh, that almost went down. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. It's got a chance. Nicely holed. And for par. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's 1 stroke behind her rival in this event.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in two, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. And going with driver off the deck with this shot. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
And this putt to move into the top 5. And it goes in. Great shot. And that will take him to 3 under. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Yeah, that one will play. That's some good golf right there. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Your 9-foot chance here.
This is their look at birdie.
Okay, steady now. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Currently has a share of second place. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely, I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Opting for the 5-iron. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. And he's safely on the green.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Very crafty, that shot.
Great touch.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in two, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
And here we are with the third shot.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right. Oh yes, the Golden Bear would approve. A nice slight fade to that shot.
And here we are with their fourth. Just 2 shots behind. Oh, Rich, how good is that? That's incredible.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's got momentum now. Just birdied the last hole.
Oh, what a big putt to make that one. And with that, she'll move to 3 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Going with the 5-iron here. That's tidy. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently in 3rd place.
Ooh. Okay, time to return to the action. And this putt to move into a tie for 1st place.
Wants to make it with just 3 holes remaining.
Yes, they've made it. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. And let's have one more look at that shot.
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
currently at -5 now for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 16th hole, right in the middle of the Snake Pit here at the Copperhead course. Par 4 measuring over 450 yards.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Ah, absolutely flushed. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Yeah, nicely played. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Could it be? Oh, Rich, how good is that? And that will move him to 6 under par. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow. Nothing as beautiful as a tiny fade.
That's a pretty handy shot.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happened.
And there it goes from the sand. And back to the course with the live action. This would be a great up and down. Oh, how about that one?
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shots.
That shot so good, we need to have another look.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
Now 2 shots up after that one. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Slim chance for a birdie. but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
And this putt for the tournament.
This is on a...
And as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance, what a win. I mean, just this player was just amazing all week long.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valero Texas Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Certainly excited to seeing this one. Strap yourselves in. TPC San Antonio, Rich, is one of the stern tests on the PGA Tour, and you get an examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side. A tiny target for sure with the second shots.
They've decided to club up.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing. Clanks it off the stick.
That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Love watching this player around the greens.
An opportunity to make their par. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Oh, that is simply brilliant. What a shot.
That chip in for Eagle works 8 days a week in my book.
And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
It's Tony Finau who currently leads. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
This putt coming up is for birdie. It was on a good line. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. At -2, going along nicely today. The fourth is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
That should find the surface. Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. How close was that to going down? This putt is for a share of second. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, almost went in. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And it's Brooke Henderson on top of things. Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down. Well, that's a beautiful bunker shot there. Putting for birdie. And with that hole behind them, they're sitting in second place, behind the leader, Brooke Henderson. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side, but from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
Will this one hang on and find the fairway, or is it headed towards the rough? Second shot here on the 6th. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Such soft hands.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. A wonderful shot, well played, a chance for birdie here at the 6th. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front centre of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area that will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's not the outcome they were after.
Well, they tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
That's a bit unlucky. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Is currently tied for the lead. Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Well, this is kind of like slapping lipstick on a pig, but he got out of here making the best score he could.
Go on, get in the hole. That's a good save in the end for a bogey. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
What a... Oh, my. How about that for a par?
What an outstanding bunker shot. What a play. Great shot. Nicely done.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. Time for the 2nd shot at the 8th. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Wind is going straight at his back.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This is from miles away.
Little birdie look in here.
This putt is about 8 feet. Oh, just missed. Just a short putt remaining here. Yeah, that's holed, but they seem to be losing a bit of their momentum.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The closing hole on this front nine at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's nicely done. And this putt to move into a tie for second. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, you like the look of those hands.
Judging it beautifully.
Well done. He's currently tied for third.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
As players make the turn, they find themselves on the tee at the 10th.
Generous driving area on this downhill par 4 that doglegs slightly from left to right. Second shot will be back up the hill to a green that's well protected by 3 bunkers. This is a good birdie opportunity if you find the fairway.
Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. Sitting at 2 under par. Currently tied for third. Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset. Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
That was a great shot at the right time.
Yes, gotta think that's a certain birdie from there.
And here we are with the third shot. He's 2 shots back. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Oh, so close. A double bogey putt in front of them. Tony Finau is currently in top spot. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
The breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Wynn got that one and took it wayward.
Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. Didn't that look good for a long time? 11 feet left to the hole.
An important par save.
Ooh, that almost went down. Even for the day. Currently tied for 10th place. Wow, that almost went in the hole. We don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. We'll reach this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
They have absolutely flushed that one. Colin Morikawa, he was meant to be the original and best approach player, but I think we have a new sheriff in town.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. 13's a long path for him, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short, and those bunkers, well, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
Quality shot, that one. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down. This for back-to-back birdies.
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
That was wonderfully done. Rich going for this green in two. Plenty of sand there to mess with your golf ball.
It requires accuracy. There's no doubt about that. There are bunkers both right and left that can certainly gobble up your golf ball if you get a little bit offline. Anything missing a little bit long and left, however, though, that is a good spot to miss it.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Two big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Oh, I thought that one was going in. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here. Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
And looking for the fade, but finding the straight shot. Not good.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? That's a touch of class.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And with that putt, now even par, with the final few holes to go. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Ooh, right by the hole. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And Rich, the 16th hole here at TPC San Antonio, a bit of an ode to the 6th at Riviera.
They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. 16th looks just like 6 at Riviera. Missed that bunker in the center of the green, and you should be okay.
Going with the 8-iron here. Left yourself an opportunity. Well, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, be the right club today. That's inside the range. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Currently 1 under for the round. As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
7 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Currently, he's in 6th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Reached the finishing hole here at TPC San Antonio. Very famous for that creek meandering up through the last half of it. It's a great par 5.
Only the bravest of the brave will be going for this green in 2. Just a tee shot down the left-hand side and a layup, a difficult one at that, up the right-hand side. You must avoid the bunkers and the water with your second. Third shot past the creek to a green that sits above you that has 3 distinct tiers on it. Getting it close here requires a deft touch.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot. Yeah, really, that was the best they could do from that lie.
Sitting at 2 under. Currently in 6th place. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Good looking putt. And with that, this round comes to a close. And Henny, no win for this player in the tournament proper, but they did set the goal of taking down Colin Morikawa, and they accomplished it.
Luke, it was an incredibly bold call from this player to challenge Colin Morikawa and beat him. They'll be buzzing with excitement and that much more determined to excel in their next event for sure.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. "2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Legends Championship is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
So that's the final word from Beamer. Let's see how this one goes.
That's really not what they were looking for.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Good shot there, Beamer. What's in front of them, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And a very familiar sight. Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard. Time to tee off at the second.
Tiger Woods. Oof. You want to play, boy? Okay.
Come on, you're better than that. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
Going with the 7. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts in there, and that'll be a good hole. Let's take a look at the video, shall we?
That's fucking sweaty Boston. Oh!
This was after going in the hole. Great shot. Let's return to live play now. An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, Rich, a shot for the ages.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. Let's see what happens here at the third hole. That could play. That's well played. Pin high. 8 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Hey, that's a chance. That was a gallant attempt. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert.
Wondering if it was nerves that came into the equation there, being just one off the lead.
We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage. Well, Rich, it's only mid-season, but you've got to like the way the player has been performing so far.
Yeah, look, this player has played so solid all year long. It's well within the top 125. I don't see any issues of this player not making it to the Tour Championship. It's safe to say they're going to go ahead and move on.
Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. And here we are with the third shot. Just one shot back now. Oh, almost went in. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. That's frustrating. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Okay, steady now. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Splash. Getting ready to play their third. Just a couple back from our leader. Going with the pitching wedge here. Wow, what a shot. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful out of the sand. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Starts off on a good line.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Here at Lone Grove Golf Course, the sixth hole is a par 4 measuring a decent 465 yards, Rich, all the way back there at the tips.
Yeah, no bunkers on this tee shot. Plenty of room to hit it both right and left. But if you miss it wide one direction or another, you're going to find all kinds of troubles with those tall trees. Just that one bunker that fronts the left-hand side of the green here. Again, though, a lot of runoff areas around this green makes that second shot so much more difficult to get it close.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And this putt to move into a tie for third. How close was that to going down? That hole's done. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
drawing it in there beautifully.
Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
If he holds this, Lydia Ko gets behind and he can potentially get on a roll in this rivalry.
Ooh, that almost went down. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And that putt will drop. Well done. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. We've reached the 8th hole. Wonderfully played. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 2 shots behind. Oh, I thought that one was going in. An opportunity to make a par here. That's pretty tidy. Well hold. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
It's been a little up and down, but she's just 1 stroke back from her rival.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich. That's heading for the fairway. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. See if this is up, it could be in. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. This shot from 120 yards. Just 1 stroke back in this tournament. And not a bad approach. Will be putting. They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This is a par putt. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. This one's a par 3. Opting for the 5-iron.
Club up. I like this play. He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 12th hole here at Lone Grove Golf Club, 543 yards, par 5.
Again, no bunkers off the tee shot here, Luke, though, but anything missing out to the right or even far left, you're just going to have all kinds of problems. Second shot down the hill to a green that's surrounded by water in the front, bunkers both left and right. I love this golf course. I love the beauty of it, but I got to say, it is a really difficult course.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That ball looked a little thirsty. Playing their 4th shot. Currently a shot off the lead. Great shot. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
He's got this for his par.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
And this putt to move into the top 20. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Second shot here on the 13th. Opting for the 9-iron. Good sounding strike, that one. Playing within their comfort zone there. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. Oh, what a super shot. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. He finds himself in a share of the lead.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, well done. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Sitting at 4 under for the day, they currently share the lead in this one. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
What a shot that was, Rich.
Love it. Nicely holed for eagle.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4. Well, there's no doubt this player is standing on the tee sky high after making the eagle at the last. Wow, what a shot. Atta boy, good shot. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yeah, that one's looking good. That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie. 6 feet remaining to the cup. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This should play. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
It hasn't been a pretty hole, but they're going to escape this hole with just the bogey.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Lining up the birdie putt here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now 4 shots up after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Wow, that's bold. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
Didn't that look good for a long time? 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Currently 9 under for the round. And Rich, after the first 17 have tested the play, they find themselves on yet one more examination with this last hole.
I love this hole because if you're leading and have a chance to win, this is the tee shot you want. There's all kinds of room out there to the right-hand side. Tee it high and let it fly. Give yourself the best opportunity to go into this elevated green with a short iron to make it as easy as possible on you. That's much easier said than done, Luke, as you and I both well know.
Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. Oh, he chips in for the victory. Well played.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Well, we saw the good, bad, and sometimes the ugly, didn't we? But it was certainly beautiful from the words that came out of Hennie Koyak's mouth. Thank you, Hennie, for your action today.
No place I would rather be, Luke. What a day it was. Saw some wins, saw some losses. Overall, some great golf and a pleasure to be out here alongside you guys.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time.